Hey, 5-Minute Church, welcome to 5MCE. We are here with an amazing person. This is Greg Mead. He's a professional bodybuilder and is on much more. And he's a pastor. We want to welcome you to 5-Minute Church. What is going on in Greg Mead's world this time and day?
What's not going on in Greg Mead's world? I started out in strength ministry. We use feats of strength to draw attention to get people in a church that would never set foot in a church. I grew up, my father was in the mob and a drug dealer, and that's the path I took. But someone had the nerve one day to show me love. You know, we all talk a good game about ministry and what we can do, but these people were real. They invited me to their house. They knew I was a criminal. They knew what I was, but they saw something inside of me of value. And I said, I've never seen this love before. I gave my heart to Christ because of those people demonstrating Christ's love to me, and I've always wanted to give that back. So I go to the places where nobody wants to go. I go to the Middle East. I go to prisons. I go to the place where everybody has forgotten those people, and I share love. I don't share doctrine or how to join a club or how to be a better person. I challenge them to know their Creator.
Obviously, you're strong physically. Where does your spiritual strength come from, and how do you work that out every day?
Time in the Word. You know, we talk about time in the Word all the time, but it's not something that we just say. It's something that we must do. I spend time in prayer. I spend time demonstrating God's love, and that keeps me grounded. I go around people who have far less than I've ever had or in greater need than I've ever been, and I feel my God inside of me coming out. That's how I stay rooted and grounded. I ask Christ every day, this is what it comes down to. Show me people the way you see them. I want to see what you see when you look at your creation.
Greg is one of the most transparent people that I know, the most real, but I think you also get maybe a facade because you look a certain way that people may judge you or think that you're something that you're not because of the way you look on your exterior.
I preached for a very large church on the East Coast not too long ago, and there was old people falling out of the aisle as I walked by because they judged my appearance. But you know why I like that? Because when I open up my mouth, all that comes out of me is Him. Love, and people see,
and that's
their
the
value.
truth. That is the truth.
But people see their value because I don't judge them back. We judge too many people by their appearance. God is concerned with the heart.
So true. And I also believe really seeing yourself, and I know this is something that you don't take lightly, but seeing yourself through Christ's eyes, you know, that's the only validation that we ever need in this life. But unfortunately, it's the hardest thing to do. It's hard to, we always think validation through our family or our friends or your loved one or, you know, your spouse, but where is the validation that you seek? Where does that come from? How do you get that?
If you put it in another person, eventually they're going to let you down. But
always.
But as you and I spoke, you know, healing comes, you want to make this real, healing comes through friends that love you. You and I and your husband and your son sat at a table last night and you said, Greg, do you see your value? Because you can speak it out all you want. But last night I needed to hear what you had to say because I don't always get it coming back. You give out, you give out, you give out, you give out, you preach, and you don't get filled up. And you looked me in the face and said, do you see your value? Do you understand your importance to God? Do you understand that you need the same things that you give to those other people back? And if you're looking for a human being to give you the significance only God can, you'll ultimately be let down. And not because they're a failure, because only God can bring that validation to you. He died for one. He would, if you understand this, you'll win in life. Christ, if there was one person that needed to be saved, He would have left heaven, had gone through that brutal death, been brutally murdered for that one person. If you understand that, you'll always be in love with God and you'll always be in love with His creation.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing with us your heart.
Yeah.
You're an amazing guy, and we love you so much. I know that you guys will be blessed out there at 5-Minute Church. How can people get in touch with you?
SurrenderMinistries.org is my website, and I have a Facebook page, Extreme Power.
Thank you so much. And he is a powerhouse preacher. He will bring the roof down. Trust me. You want him. People get saved. It is awesome. So we love him. He is a part of 5-Minute Church. So you're going to be seeing more of Greg. Thank you so much for being here with us today. And we love you. We will see you guys next week.